I'm Layla.
Tars.
Shawnee.
My name is Taurus Murray, and today I'm going to be talking about obesity for my informative essay. Obesity as the 21st century has been one of the leading health issues affecting millions of people across the globe, often caused by poor health diets, lack of exercise, and sometimes genetic predispositions. A chronic disease such as diabetes resulting from obesity makes it imperative to learn and to be informed on the dangers of obesity. Obesity is a problem not only in the US, but a problem around the world. Obesity has been one of the most leading pressing health issues to date, ranging from complex conditions such as fat accumulation, considered as an epidemic by the World Health Organization. And this number of 2 billion across the globe steadily rises from obesity from lower developing countries, in the US included. The most significant concern surrounding obesity is its strong connection to various chronic diseases, obesity being a major risk factor for heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers, including respirational problems. According to the sites of disease control prevention, people with obesity are more likely to experience high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and insulin resistance. Now that health issues have been discussed around the world, with my live demonstration, you can see the demographic of a lot of the people that are affected around the world with obesity, a lot of them being developing countries. You can see my line diagram. The middle chart shows a lot of the areas that are affected with a population that are heavily set with obesity, a lot of it being America or northern parts of Africa and Asia. With the rise of obesity largely being driven by modern lifestyle changes, many parts of the world, there has been a shift towards more sedentary behaviors with increased screen time and less physical activity. This plays well into Jolene Minkowitz quote from Why Some Obese People Become Depressed. There's a bi-directional and reciprocal association between obesity and depression, mostly contributed by emotional eating and non-functional physical movements throughout the day. The availability of cheap and calorie-dense foods, high in sugar and fats, combined with marketing tactics that promote unhealthy eating habits, further exceed the compounded behaviors of why a lot of people become obese or have certain problems with their diet. Addressing the global obesity crisis requires a multifaceted approach. Governments, healthcare providers, and communities must all collaborate to implement better ways on how to produce a better and more functional society around the world. In addition to that, this requires the individual taking responsibilities to combat obesity. While structural and societal factors are significant, it's ultimately up to the personal decisions a person makes from day-to-day basis to improve their health. When talking about physical activity, this is something that deals with not just adults but children as well. As the years go by, more kids stay inside and decide not to go out and function, and a lot of them are on their phones. With the quote by Ramus Mahler, "The younger the better," childhood obesity is associated with an increased risk of developing diseases such as hypertension and decreased insulin sensitivity due to not being able to move or support the weight that they have at a young age. it comes to the problem of fixing obesity, like I discussed, 9 times out of 10 is from the individual. In conclusion, obesity is a growing global epidemic that affects millions of people, leading to significant health, economic, and social changes. Its rise is driven by a combination of sedentary lifestyles, but ultimately can be combated by those who take the initial chance of fixing their daily life of living. And with my final quote to add to that by Anne Marie, from moving from the bench to the bedside to the population. Obesity is just another multifaceted disorder affected by individuals in their life that most of the time they have control of. And with that can be said, if everyone takes the right steps and doing the right things to take a quality life, it can improve not only just the individual and the people around them, but it can improve the society and community that they have for them, and ultimately create a better world for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you.